In this video, we're going to show you how to access event information for an upcoming event. So let's say we are off to the Taylor and Sanders wedding reception, and it's coming up this weekend. We want to go ahead and print off or pull down their event data for all the event planning information that they filled out. So we have a couple options. When we come in here into the account, the management system, we go to the event screen and you locate the event. You'll see here next to that event name, we have an icon for event planning data. So when you click into here, you can see all of the event planning resources that have been assigned to that event, and the fact that they are colored in and the black font color indicates that the client has actually filled these out. They have worked on them. If they had not started them or worked on them, they would appear dimmed out in gray like these here. So back to this Taylor and Sanders wedding reception, we see all the resources that have been assigned. And again, these are all linked. So the first option we have is we can click on any one of these individually. So let's click on planning forms, and we're going to see the planning form that was assigned to this event and all of the data that the client has put into that planning form. From here, we have a couple options. If we click on the three dots here, we can print this. So if we have a printer, we want to send it right to our printer, we can do that. We can also download a PDF. So if we're running our event from an iPad or a tablet or a laptop, we can have that as a PDF. If we want the raw data for some reason, like we're going to merge it into something else that we have, we can always pull down that CSV. That's a lesser used option. And then obviously we can edit that, we can make changes to it as needed. So from here, we have a couple options. One is from this drop down up here, we can pivot to any of those other event planning resources that we had assigned. So for example, if I click on timeline, it's going to bring me over to that. Or if I close this tab up here at the top and I go back to my event planning data icon and I click on event timelines, you'll see it brings me right back to the same spot. So we here again have our three dot menu. You can send it to your printer. You can download that PDF copy. You can edit it as needed. And then same thing would apply to the request list and guest request list. Again, you pull it up, you can print it, you can download it. Similar to the planning form, you can download a request list in a CSV file. This is also where you would download an M3U file if you want to import this request list into a digital DJ system where you want it to pull all the tracks and get them ready for you. You can do that from here as well if you have that data uploaded with your music list. So you can see here individually, we can print or pull down PDFs for any of the individual event planning resources that we have assigned to this event. But we have an additional option for you as well, and that is the information packet PDF. So you'll notice next to the event name, all the way off to the right, is this PDF icon. And if we click this, what it's doing now, the system has created a PDF packet of all of the event planning data that is available for this event. So let's go ahead and bring it up and we'll show you here. For example, the first thing it has is a cover page for the event with all the information for that event from the events tab. Below that is the planning form PDF. Below that is the timeline PDF. Then the request list that the client made below that is part of the PDF. And then finally, all the way at the end is the guest request list that was filled out by guests of that upcoming event. So this is all in a single PDF file that you could, again, you could send it to your printer, or if you're running your show from a tablet or a laptop, iPad, etc., you can just download this PDF and have that available on your device with you at the event. The last thing you can do is if you want to just print to PDF or print individually that cover sheet for just the event, that's also available by loading the event and clicking the PDF icon in the upper right corner. It says Download Event Details PDF. And this is just that cover page, that first page that we saw as part of the packet that gives you all the basic event information, the location, client, etc., notes, if anything essentially from that events tab right here will appear on that PDF as a nice cover sheet. But again, if you're coming in, you're looking to save time, you want to get everything downloaded, you want to make sure you don't forget anything, that PDF icon where you can download the entire information packet is probably going to be your best bet.